Okay. This is the video that I promised you guys in my last one. I believe in gay marriage. You don't need a piece of government paper to get married. That is not what a traditional marriage is. A traditional marriage is about God or whatever deity you follow. If you want your partnership to be recognized by the government, then fight for that. But don't call it marriage because it's just a misnomer. Quote-unquote straight people have the ceremony either before or after they register their partnerships too. The form marriage certificate is a misnomer as well. It's just a partnership register. Now, we could get some backing to change the name of the form and then the laws around it. I think that people around would be a lot happier with letting quote-unquote gay people register as a partnership just like everyone else. I have read this piece to my friends and family. They have agreed with me on all points. Make comments about the topic, good or bad, and let's see how it goes. Spread the word of my idea, and let's see if we can change the US of A for the better a little bit. Now, what my goal of making this video is to, one, share my opinion in the fact that marriage is part of a religion. You know, if you follow a religion, then you follow the wedding tradition. Like, if you're Wiccan or of that, you know, persuasion of religion, you get hand-fasted, which is a year and a day, and then you renew it again. Or you can just go your separate ways. There's no divorce in the year and a day. Then you've got the regular Christian, Christian marriage, which is, the white dress and the priest or the pastor or somebody like that marrying you. And then you've got, the Jewish faith, where it's also, it's a rabbi and you break a glass and, all this other stuff. I don't know exactly what the tradition is, so please forgive me. But there's lots of different marriage traditions around in the world. You don't need government permission to have a wedding. What you need government permission for is registering as a partnership so that your taxes are put together and you prove that your monetary status is going to be together and all that stuff. You don't actually need it. If you want to go get married by your local pastor or priest or whoever that approves and will do it for you, you can. Because that's in the eyes of whoever you believe in. That's all a wedding and a marriage ceremony is. Now, if we could change the name, like I said in my little article there, if we could change the name of wedding certificate to partnership registration or declaration of partnership or whatever you want to call it, instead of a marriage certificate, I think, and my grandfather doesn't quite agree on this point, but I think it would change some of the protests that people have about letting it happen. Because just because you register as a partnership doesn't mean you're going to have a wedding. Not everybody wants to have a wedding. Some people just go down, talk to the judge, talk to the government people that have the forms, get a couple people to sign as witnesses, and that's it. There's no big hoopla. I don't plan on having a wedding. I plan on finding the woman that I want to be with, maybe registering as partners if we can in the state that I'm going to be living in. Maybe adopt a couple of kids from the U.S. if I can. I do not like outside the U.S. adoption because there's a lot more kids here that need it. And then basically settle down, raise my family, and that's it. That's all I've ever wanted, is to make enough money to be able to support my family with a roof over our head, clothes, and all that stuff. Maybe a little bit extra so we can have some fun or save for a rainy day or college or something. And that's it. I've never been one of these people that want to succeed, drive, you know. Victory! You know, I'm not one of those people. So, I'm going to have it so that I approve comments and stuff, but I want everybody to try to, you know, stay on topic, but go ahead and comment. The only ones I'm going to be deleting, good or bad, is the ones that aren't on topic, and I'm going to allow embedding, so feel free to put this in your web page or send the link to somebody else to do so. Heck, send it to the politicians if you want to. I'm going to try to see if I can get what I can get out of this, you know, see if I can make something happen. On a side note, the only candidate I've liked for president, so, you know, before I was like, Obama, you know, because he sounded really cool, but, like, I started watching a lot of the other candidates. Like, I don't like Hillary. She seems really fake, and, you know, most of us know she was the one behind the show of Bill anyway. She shouldn't even be able to run. Obama, you know, is basically running against Hillary just for, you know, somebody for her to run against, because they all think it's in the bag and everything. It's like, fuck. I like Ron Paul. I've watched quite a few. I've watched Edwards, I've watched Hillary, I've watched Obama, I've watched all of those. Ron Paul makes sense. Yes, he's a conservative, but a traditional conservative person is not like the neoconservatives we're used to. A traditional conservative person, yes, is against abortion, but they also like family values. They like small government. They like less taxes. You know, they like not policing the world, but taking care of our own country. And they could give a fuck if you're gay or not, as long as you're not thrusting it into their face, making them try to accept you. Which is, I think, is stupid anyway. You can't make somebody accept you. You can try to bring their ideas around by just being there and you know, not pushing, kind of like, you know, the sit-ins and stuff they used to do with the African American community. Sorry. Yeah, too many C's. So just chill. And I'll talk at you later.